it gets pretty crazy.
So when do you write this stuff?
Well,
when do you prepare it?
I have a weekly show that airs every weekend. It's a half-hour show. It's just based on movies, and it's great when you have 3, 4 that you have to put in there. But when you get 7, 8, it's like it starts getting really choppy because I'm a kind of I love movies. I love to show people movies, and I love to tell people about movies because luckily I'm in this job. But I'm such a huge fan of TV and movies, and meeting you for the first time here was a little bit worried about it because of my expectations of you. Oh. Do you find, is that good or bad? You know what I mean? Because it's just like...
Oh, I'm sorry, our time is up.
You know, you think in your mind, because if you look at characters that you've played, lovable characters that we grew up with or followed, that you wonder, well, what's this guy really like in person, you know? But you bring such a believability to your roles.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and I just wonder, and especially there's a line in the movie that says, your character goes, recognize your weaknesses and fix them.
Oh, yeah, you know, actually, that's good advice. I'll have to follow that, come to think of it. Well, no, actually, that's what I do. I mean, I think that's what I do. That's what I try to do. I'm always looking to try to get better, you know, and that's one of the pleasures for me about staying alive, is being able to find ways to get better at what I do. Everything I do, you know. I mean, my writing, my acting. My life as a father and a grandfather. I'm trying to improve on those things.
Well, how do you do that? Because like when I look at my stuff, I have a little trouble watching myself because I sometimes find my excitement of films and my passion gets in the way of what I'm trying to express and so forth. But I have to. Other people tell me when I think something's good, they go, you know, that really wasn't that great. I mean,
What, that you weren't that great?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you know. So I mean, how do you judge?
Then we get a new set of friends.
Is that what it is? Well, you don't want people around you your entire life being yes men or saying, oh, you're the greatest, Alan. You're the best.
No, you don't want that. But you want them to say it in a way that enables you to go on with your life and not go into a depression. You know?
When I was looking at this character...
The thing is, nobody can be as good a critic of you as you can be of yourself, I think. Yeah. Hemingway said you have to learn from your own writing. And you know what you're after, and you can see if you're doing it, and you got to get good at that. Well,
when I was watching Metz in this movie, I mean, I instantly believed that you were a newspaper editor. And but when you're saying you constantly want to get better, when you see yourself, how do you know if you're doing what you?
Because I learned how to act mostly by watching from the wings. That's the place to watch from, not from the audience. Because in the audience, you're getting the illusion that they're creating. But from the wings, you can see them creating the illusion. And you can see the difference between who the person really is and the illusion they're creating. And I can see myself going for whatever I'm going for. And if it's authentic and simple, I'm glad. And if it's not, then I look for what was distracting me that day. Why couldn't I just be the guy? Yeah. And I think about it, and I try to make it better the next time.
Now, you're talking about writing and directing, though. I mean, once you go that direction, don't you want to stay in that way, or do you prefer going back to the acting, or is it?
Oh, I love acting. Acting is, and I've been doing it for a long time, and trying to get better at it. And anything you can do that you're better at, or that you're pretty good at, is a pleasure to do. You know, but acting has its own ecstasy, and I just love the experience of it when it's going well.
See, I don't even think of you as getting better. I think of you as being there
already. No,
Thank you
not
so
that
much.
There.